Hi there, Spitfire here with Game Mode 5, and I'm here to answer a frequently asked question, and that is, how do I take a world that I have in my single player and I upload that online? A similar question is, how do I do that if I download the map offline? I'm going to show you a very easy and simple way to do that. First things first, make sure your server is stopped. Once you have seen that your server is stopped, you can then make a backup of your existing world. Now doing that is very simple. In your FTP client, simply highlight everything on the right and move it to the left. Now do keep in mind you will have to make sure that you're logged on to your FTP client, and I do show that in a video annotated above. Once that's done, you can simply select your world and delete that by hitting the delete button. You can do that with each individual world if you have more than one world file, which happens sometimes with Bucket. Now that we've completed that, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go down to our start bar and type in %appdata%. This is actually the home of where Minecraft is stored. And hit enter. Now that we've done that, you should see a window much like this, and you should see at least one entry that begins with a dot. You may see, as you can see here, I have a few for different launchers. We're going to focus on Minecraft. However, you may also want to do it with Technic or Tekkit, depending on what it is you're uploading. Now we go back into Minecraft and we go to Saves. And here you'll see I actually have a few entries for a few different worlds. We're actually going to upload Herobrine's Mansion by Hypixel, just as an example. So we will go ahead and select that and move it over just a little bit. And we can simply drag and drop. Now make sure you drop it down below. You don't want to drag it over a file, or a folder rather, as that may not give you the desired results. Now once that's uploaded, what we can do from there is we can right click it and rename it. Rename it something simple. I'm going to go with the word world, as that is the Minecraft default and it would be the easiest. All lowercase, of course. Alright, so we're going to hit enter. As you can see, it renamed it world. Now from here, we're going to go ahead, open up the EnviousHost or Multicraft panel, and we are going to tell it that the world name is world. Hit enter, and then we will save. Always make sure to save. This is vitally important, and it's a step many people forget. Alright. Now, we're going to go ahead and start the server. Alright, once you see that green check mark, you will know it is time to go ahead and join your server. But before we go that far, just one thing you can double check. Right click and refresh in your FTP window, and you may see that other world files were generated. This will happen especially if you're using Bucket or Craft Bucket or some Bucket flavor mod. Alright, so let's go ahead and open up our Minecraft client and see if this worked. Alright, so let's go ahead and launch this. And a little bit of editing later, and there we go. Yes, in fact it did work. As you can see, I am in Herobrine's Mansion. I'm Spitfire with Game Mode 5. Like, subscribe, comments please.